The coalition of men is gonna hate me for making this video because it goes against every instincts of men. But this is the truth. When you make a guy wait, they fall in love with you a lot faster. And let me tell you why. Rihanna is a perfect example of that, where she's dating ASAP Rocky, but she put him in the friend zone for years. He was fantasizing about her. He was working really hard, and she pretty much made him wait years. And so they were friends for many years, even when I think she was dating Chris Brown. And now they're together, and now they look like the perfect couple, right? Honestly, they really do look like they belong together. But we're gonna explain to you guys why the strategy that she used worked, and what it says about her psychologically. And this is something that it's really mind-blowing, because the longer you wait before dating, the higher the likelihood this relationship will not lead to divorce. Let's talk about this, right? Because this is mind blowing to me, and honestly, it kind of makes sense, right? And it says like friendship before romance, lower divorce rates. Studies suggest that couples who were friends before entering a romantic relationship tend to have a lower divorce rate. Building foundation of friendship can foster trust, understanding, communication skills that contribute to long-term relationship success. In other words, you make the guy wait so much that he ends up falling in love with you in the process of waiting. Sometimes there look, when you meet people online, for example, when you meet people online, the first time you meet is the first date. You're on the clock. You're on the clock. We got 3 more dates left, girl. Sorry about that. Right? And so the first meeting, there's already pressure, right? And they already know you like them because you match with them. But if you meet them through friends and family, or through a normal activity where you see them all consistently for a few months, those moments before you guys go out is a period of uncertainty, and a period where a guy will start to fantasize about you when you're not there. The interactions with you and him is going to be more spicy. And I'm going to explain why this works so well, why waiting is so powerful. But let me get this out the way. You cannot do this if you meet people online. Because guys who go meet you online, you're already on the clock, right? You got to meet them through normal settings. Because when it's a normal setting, guys take a while to muster up the courage to ask you out. So in that period of waiting, they're going crazy on the inside, right? And so this is the thing, right? Being friends first allows individuals to get to know each other, values, personality, and quirks in a more relaxed setting. This can lead to a deeper connection and mutual respect, which is essential for sustaining a happy and healthy marriage. And this thing, another thing that's really interesting is the fact that you know them. You know their friends, you know their family. So you kind of can know their history, so that nothing really is random, so that you don't date a psycho. Why? Because you have shared history together. Couples who start as friends often have a shared history and memory that strengthens their bond. This shared foundation can enhance emotional intimacy and support through challenging times. And when you really think about it evolutionarily, most people met through friends. Most people were initially friends. You knew them since childhood, and you guys were raised in the village. Or they first get, well, actually, I'm thinking more of arranged marriage, right? And the reason why this is way better than online is because varied outcomes. Research on relationships that begin online without prior friendship show mixed results in terms of divorce rates. The impact of meeting online on divorce likelihood depends on various factors, right? But the key is that online dating usually leads to higher divorce rates. Online dating usually leads to quicker, to short-term relationships. And this tends to jade you, and you become impatient. This is why I don't advocate for using online. This is why I say this video, guys don't like me making this video, because we like online. It benefits us, right? It could only benefit us because when you meet online, there's no mustering up the courage to ask you out. There's no thinking about, okay, does she like me? Oh, she gave me that look that one time. She blinked weird. Maybe she likes me, right? All of that pondering is taken out because you already matched with them, right? And that's problematic because online interactions may sometimes involve idealized self representation or misrepresentation, leading to potential challenges when transitioning from online to real life. Right. And then meeting online offers opportunity to connect with individuals outside the immediate circle. But the problem with that is that you don't know them and it's harder to make them wait. Women have the power when they're in a social setting. Women have the power when they make the guy wait because guys, when they like you, it becomes very obvious. And you women, you guys can hide how you feel a little bit better per se, right? And that gives you and that brings a lot of advantages, right? So you have to make them wait, right? Let me show you why. Okay, let me show you right here because I wrote this and I want you guys to understand this very, very well. Higher divorce rates. Some research suggests that couples who transition quickly from friendship to romantic relationship without a significant period of knowing each other as friends may have a higher divorce rate. This rapid progression can sometimes lead to challenging communication, right? So it's also the fact that there's something about that friendship phase that changes you psychologically. Something about that, right? And one of the things is that over time, right? Over time, as friends develop a deep emotional connection, trust and mutual understanding transition to romantic relationship can deepen emotional intimacy. This may lead to heightened feelings of closeness and attachment. And this is something you just cannot get with just online dating. Communication skills. Often have established communication patterns and level of comfort of expressing themselves openly. This foundation can support effective communication. And the big one, slow building romance. This is the big one. The gradual progression from friendship to romance can create a sense of anticipation, excitement, and slow building romantic connection. This process may enhance the emotional bond between partners. And there is no doubt in my mind that as a guy, if you guys are just friends and he doesn't know if you like him or not, in just that will arouse him. I'm just gonna be honest with you. A guy is more aroused about a woman that he had to work more to every step of the way. They had to work whether to find out if she liked him. He had to work up the courage. He had to work to find out the where to go on the date. He would ask your friends. All of that thing creates a buildup that doesn't just build up emotionally. It builds up in places. We all know what we're talking about. People, oh, that was horrible. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry about that. But we all know what. That was fucking gay. Get him. I'm kidding. Well, Melissa, Jesus Christ, you're hunting gay people now, right? That slow buildup is only to your advantage. It's only to your advantage. And the reason why is because of a few neurological changes. Increased oxytocin release. Oxytocin, the love hormone, is associated with bonding, trust, and social connection. Developing a friendship before dating can trigger the release of oxytocin in response to emotional closeness and connection. Dopamine reward system. The transition from friendship to romance can activate the brain's dopamine system, leading to feelings of pleasure and reward associated with romantic attraction and attachment. Stress reduction, right? They relieve stress, enhance emotional processing. Engaging in deep conversation, sharing experiences, supporting each other as friends can enhance emotional processing skills and empathy, which are beneficial in maintaining a long-term relationship. And at the end of the day, this all leads to having a longer relationship, the person valuing you more because they had to wait so much. It's something that most guys nowadays don't do because most people meet online, right? They meet online. What they do is that they try to rush the intimacy. Moving quickly from friendship to romantic relationship may accelerate emotional and physical intimacy, which could mask potential differences, red flags that may become more apparent over time, right? And that rush in intimacy always leads to lack of connection with the person, right? So to increase this, go long term. Make friends first. Try to go a year where you make friends. Go to places where you know you can meet people that you could connect with and focus on making friends, right? And stop trying and stop going after the first person that you meet, and just prolong the dating process, not by initially meeting them as friends and, I mean, as a dating partner, but in meeting them as friends. And if they don't want to handle that initial friendship, you just move on, right? The friendship process will filter the right people for you, because like I said, studies indicate that couples who have a longer period of friendship before transitioning into romantic friendship tend to have a lower divorce rate. This extended period of time allows for a deeper connection, right? And also, this is a big consideration, individual differences. While research suggests trends, it's important to recognize that every relationship is unique, right? So obviously, it's not, there's always an exception to the rule. But long-term friendship doesn't create the love eyes where you're blind to their flaws, right? It's very easy to look at their positive traits, but when you just date people initially first without being friends, it's hard to see their flaws, because your brain will literally create the halo effect, compartmentalize part of their personality to fit what you want to have, and you could easily just be walking into a situation where you're just gonna get played, right? So that's why go with the friendship route, people. And like I said, meet people in normal situations. Go to meditation centers if you like to meditate. Join a writing group. If you like sports, join a co-ed sports league. Go join a salsa club where people are dancing. Go and meet people in real life and extend the friendship as long as possible. Those relationships will usually be more satisfying. Okay. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfulattraction.org, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're gonna be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one would teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace, and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship, and this a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.